Nicole Ver Kuilen is no stranger to Michigan, having spent her summers at a cottage up north and graduating from the University of Michigan. But her return to West Michigan this weekend is for a very special reason, advocating for amputees nationwide. There's no question about it. Nicole Ver Kuilen is an athlete.
I ran the Boston Marathon last Monday.
Who happens to also be an amputee, having lost her leg to osteosarcoma at the age of 10.
That's when they found this egg-sized tumor in my tibia bone.
While Ver Kuilen and her family made the brave decision to amputate her left leg from the kneecap down to stop the spread of bone cancer back in 2002, it's what happened after her surgery that truly surprised them all.
The thing that I did not realize as a 10-year-old was that getting back to running as a child would be considered not medically necessary.
While walking prosthetics are covered by insurance, running blades and other adaptive prostheses aren't, meaning 10-year-old Ver Kuilen could no longer easily play with friends on the playground, join a soccer game, or hit the bases with her softball league.
It's emotional thinking about how my journey could have been different if I had been able to get access a lot sooner, because I think it's not only a physical healing, but also a mental healing. Because like I said, not having access made me feel like I wasn't as good as everyone else, or that I didn't deserve to have the same opportunities as everyone else.
Fast forward 15 years later, and Ver Kuilen was once again faced with the same reality of running on a walking prosthesis.
I would liken it to basically attaching a brick to your foot and trying to run on that.
The foot's made of carbon fiber, so what she's doing is just wearing through one layer at a time.
But this time, Ver Kuilen knew the pain would be worth it.
The system is broken. We need to change this so that the next 10-year-old who has cancer can get access to what they need.
There's just something about putting one foot in front of the other that I just love.
In 2017, Ver Kuilen, alongside with family members and a documentary crew, spent over 2 months running, swimming, and biking their way down the West Coast, some 1,500 miles from Seattle to San Diego, all to raise awareness, funding, and access to adaptive blades.
Immediately when we started thinking about that run across the country, the name Forest Stump came to mind, and so we leveraged that as a way to raise awareness for the community.
Since then, Ver Kuilen has leveraged the media attention her race garnered to changing policies, both on the federal level and state. In the past 2 years, her work has helped 5 states pass legislation that now requires insurance to cover prosthetics and orthotics for physical activity. While Michigan's legislation is still in its introductory stages, Ver Kuilen's trip this week is meant to inspire others and remind them that everybody and every body matters.
To constantly be told no, or that this wasn't medically necessary, in many ways felt like gaslighting, because, you know, physical activity is medically necessary. So what do you mean it's not medically necessary for me? But also just this sense of self-worth. Like, why am I not worthy of being able to have access to this?
Ver Kuilen will MC tomorrow's 5K race in Kentwood, which starts at 9 a.m. She's also working with local lawmakers to change insurance coverage so that the next time a 10-year-old child loses their leg to cancer or another catastrophic event, they can get back on the field laughing, playing, and running with friends quickly and more freely.